Peace family, it's your boy kingobutunda, back again with another episode. Today's episode I have a very, very special guest with me today. She is a TV presenter, the hostess with the mostest. I mean, she does it all. She also is a radio MC. She's a, man, look, I'm gonna let her introduce herself, alright? Because she is absolutely lit, you hear me? She over here right now doing her makeup and whatnot, but she gonna get it in a second. There she go, boom. There she go right there. Yeah, so I'm gonna let her introduce herself in a second and we're gonna get it lit. Alright, so we are back again. I'm gonna let you introduce yourself.
What's up, everybody? It's the girl Sheila Salta. That is Sheila Salta, halfway Salta. I'm a TV presenter, radio presenter, MC for all kinds of crazy events that goes on here in Uganda and internationally.
Definitely.
I'm also a model and actress. I work at NBS television. That's the biggest television in Uganda.
Yep.
Biggest show, that is NBS Catch Up. It's a kind of like a nighttime show because during COVID, when COVID happened, people weren't being entertained. So we came up with this concept of just like entertaining people on Fridays from like 10 p.m. till 4 in the morning. And it's a mad. We get like entertainment that's on another level. We have
DJs
like
you guys got going
we got
on
like
too, right?
crazy DJs, amazing celebrity performers. Some came through during COVID. We were surprised from Nigeria, and that was awesome. Anyway, that's just a little bit about my show. But about me, yes.
Talk about you.
Yeah, I'm a mother. I am a, you know, I already said the other stuff.
So you've been doing this for a long time though, right?
Yeah, so I've been doing this since I was 13.
Wow.
I've been on TV since I was 13. It all started like a very fun activity to do. I went for a job, an interview. Well, my mom hooked it up because she was also famous back in the day here in Uganda.
Okay.
So basically I'm half Ugandan and half Danish. I moved to Uganda in 2002, and so I went to boarding school. So my mom one time came to Uganda to visit, and I was staying with my grandmother. That's why we're doing holidays. So when I finished my primary level, there was like 3 months holiday gap.
Okay.
So I decided to do something, like get a job, you know, something to waste time with. And so I was watching TV and I saw this amazing show called Teens Club on WBS.
Teens Club, okay.
And then I told my mom I want to try that out and check it out, see what I can do. I feel like I can do better, you know.
She let you do it.
Had all the confidence. And so what happened was she helped me set up the interview.
Okay.
So we did that. I went for the interview and I wasn't even alone. There were like 12 other people there.
Oh, okay. So like a group interview?
Yeah. So no, it was like one by one.
One by one.
So you audition in front of a camera, the producer's there, and you know, the director and everything. So
yo, shout out to mom. Shout out to mom.
So then I did the interview. It was fun, and what happened was they gave you lines. So like, say your name of the show. Say this show is sponsored by this, and I did that. Then immediately I got off. They're like, come through next week, and the payment wasn't so good because first of all I was a teenager, and Uganda doesn't entertainment never paid well back in the day. But I just did it for the love. I did it for, like, you know, just to pass time, and it was fun. You know, being a celebrity and you're young and you're on TV. I can only imagine. I can say I was the shit.
Basically.
Yeah. So after that, I went through from one. I did that for since I was 13 till I was 18. The Teens Club show. Moved on, finished high school. Then I got on to another TV show. That was Backstage Pass. It's also on YouTube. You should check it out.
Definitely.
I did lots and lots of events. So basically, Backstage Pass was a show that was all about events and things that was going on in Kampala, because Kampala goes down.
Yeah, definitely.
We got parties up in here. If it
wasn't for COVID, like, y'all would see a whole different side of Kampala right now.
It's crazy. So like within a week, we'd have like 4 events.
Wow. Okay.
So we used to do red carpets. We used to go backstage, interview the celebrities, the artists. And we used to also go around on like different like simple events like high tea, you know, whereby you just go drink some tea, read a book, sip and dip, all that kind of stuff. So there was a lot for that show, and I did that for a year. Then I moved back to Denmark. Was there for 6 months.
Do you speak the language there?
Let's say I don't, because problem is problem is, when I moved to Uganda, that's all I knew, Danish. And then when they took me boarding school, they're like, we only speak vernacular.
Okay.
So,
But
and
you
it was
don't
an
speak
international
Luganda,
school. Yeah, so I do Luganda because my grandma speaks it to me. And you know,
Okay.
you're in a country that speaks Luganda.
Right.
So it's just something that I just caught up. But I'm not 100%. Like, I'm not like the best
speak
Luganda
it,
speaker,
you
but I'm
speak it
good,
though.
I'm good. But, and then I'll say English is the perfect language that I'm really good at.
Okay.
But Danish is 50-50. I mean, my dad, he's very sad about it, but I'm just like, you know, I tried, you know.
Was English your first language?
English was my second language.
Second, okay.
But then now it's my first language.
Gotcha. Okay.
But so yeah, I try to move back there, try and get back in the system in Denmark. I wanted to try and like, see a different life and you know go back to my roots because I came back to my roots here, I learned them, and now I want to go back to the other roots.
I got you. So you can manage like the weather out there, the coldness and all
That's
that?
one of the reasons why I ran away.
Yo, seriously.
I was like,
Yo,
so
what?
this is what happened, right? I stepped into Denmark. It was September. So me, I didn't know the seasons and stuff. So I come through wearing this amazing like tight dress, like short and everything. I arrived in Denmark, stilettos and everything in the suitcase. And I'm like, yeah, I'm in Denmark. Whoa! That was the coldest weather I'd ever
I can only
seen.
imagine.
My dad was dying. He was like, wait, did you think you were coming to Hawaii or something? Like, he took me straight to the mall. We did shopping and stuff.
Okay.
But the other crazy thing that killed me was how, like, you wake up. I know I went out one night with a couple of friends who I hadn't seen in a long time, but they're also Ugandans, and they live in Denmark. So they took me out, and then I came back home, right? And then I sleep. I wake up. It's dark. And I was like, Dad, did I sleep the whole day? And then he's like, no, it's 4 p.m. I'm like, why is it 4 p.m. and it's dark?
Yeah, okay.
So all those kind of things, like the weather, the system, I'm not a systematic person. I'm a free soul. I think like that's what, Uganda raised me,
Yeah.
my teenage youth.
Yeah, because you guys are very free-spirited people.
Very
yeah.
free-spirited. There's borders, there's supermarket. We don't even call them kiosks. We have kafundas. It's a beautiful weather out here. It's amazing. So that didn't work out. So I came back, and then I did another show, and that was called City Magazine. So that one was also about events, but then I did some extra work to it because it was my own show. I produced it, I directed it, I was a makeup artist,
Wow.
I hustled. So basically I used to go to restaurants in different places in Uganda, and they'll pay me to go to their restaurant. That's how big I became on that part, because I love food.
So you were influencing before influence even became a thing.
Yeah.
Wow.
So
That's crazy.
I just because the thing is I realized is that people don't want to see pictures of the food. They want to see the experience of it and the environment.
Yeah.
So I'll go inside the kitchen, the chef will prepare the meal from scratch, and then we will have it on the table. I'd have a celebrity interview the celebrity while we dine, and also the chef would describe for it, we would describe with the chef how the meal tastes, what we don't like, and we will be precise on it, and they'll be happy about it because we're also marketing the restaurant and also the meal itself,
That's
so
dope.
they
That's
were
dope.
happy about that.
That's dope.
So what else happened? Then after that, I quit because it was too much workload.
Becoming overwhelming at one point.
It was overwhelming because also the TV station I was working for wasn't really giving that money. But after that, I went to Urban TV.
Okay.
And that's where I did this show called 5 to 7. So I did that for a year, and whereby the show is called 5 to 7 because the show is from 5 to 7 p.m. And we just hosted different kinds of celebrities. We talked about gossip. It was a bunch of us on the show. It was a great show. I had a great time with it. Then one day I was going for holiday to Malaysia to visit my brother, and I just get a phone call. I'm like, hey, do you want to come over to NBS? And I was like, yes!
Oh, snap. Okay.
And so once I arrived, I was like, okay, new journey, new everything. The best feeling, you come from a holiday and your life changes in a good way. It was amazing. So then I joined NBS, and there was a show already happening called Catch Up, and I took over it with a couple of people, my colleagues, that is Douglas, MC Katz, and MC Isaac, DJ Mercy, all those guys, amazing guys, DJ Roja. And so we had that show going on from 10 p.m. till midnight. So it was a party show with an audience and everything, and we'd have interviews, and you know, it was just like amazing until COVID hit.
Yeah.
And then our show even became more amazing. I don't know if it's because people were staying at home, but yeah, I'm very, very proud of my show. And
That's good though.
yeah, big up to NBS and NBS Catch Up.
Seriously, just being able to bounce back in this kind of environment right now, like with COVID going on, yo.
Yeah, it's
one
not
of the best
easy. I feel
things.
very,
It's not
I feel
easy.
very, very blessed to have a job.
Definitely.
And you know, the best part of it is that, you know, with the fact that you guys weren't going out, I was like, you know, on this home having a good time.
I mean, well, yeah, you guys just party.
You know, like how like it's completely empty in the streets and everything, and you just have like the
This
car
one's
picking you up. My
still
friends
out.
would call me up like, "Yo, are you going to work? Can we join you?"
Yo, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Like the party lifestyle is work, but it's also like something that you like to do as well.
I am a free spirit, and if anybody knows me, I love to party. I love to party, but not only that, I love to socialize. I love to bring people together. I have that sort of like energy that brings people together. You know, all sorts of races. Like I have all kinds of friends from Sweden.
Actually, every time I link up with you, I meet somebody new, like from a different
I
country
know.
or a different place or something like that.
And I think because of the fact that I've been in this industry for so long, I know lots of people. So I've done lots of many other things. So except from being on TV, of course, I've done other hustles, like worked for Queen of Couture, the movie.
Okay, yeah.
I've also worked for another amazing group that's called Parelia Group. And I was events coordinator, and he pretty much has like about 5-7 hotels.
Wow.
And so I did like his events. That was a lot of work on me too.
Man, so you just hustling.
You know, you gotta hustle.
Got to.
You gotta hustle. I have also a beautiful son, 7 years old, and yeah, the life has been great. And I also have a fiance.
Yeah.
Whoop! So this year has been bomb.
Congratulations, congratulations.
Yeah.
Yo, that party too was actually pretty lit too. That's actually how I met you at your
My
engagement
birthday.
party. It was
Yeah,
your
yeah.
birthday and
It was
engagement
my
party.
birthday that became an engagement party.
So man, that was
That's
lit,
how.
though.
Yeah, I
That
met
was lit.
you,
Yep.
and then we ended up like I even remember we left the party at 1:30, 1:30 in the morning, and so what happened was I was too overwhelmed, and everybody was like, let's go to the next club, or let's continue the party, because I left people in my party till 6 in the morning. Apparently they were there, and we were like, nah.
Yeah, we gotta go.
We all went to another house to continue the party. I left your ass at that party, and I was. Yeah, it was good. It was a good
I think
meet.
we ended up going to another after party like way later or anything like that. But man, the parties just never stop.
They
out
never
here.
stop.
You
I
know
mean,
where the
like
place
it's
to be
COVID,
is.
but we still know how to get
You know what I'm
down.
saying? So I wanted to ask you, like in this industry, you being a woman, doing everything that you do you ever face like any backlash? Do you face like any intimidation or any problems in this kind of industry, or is it always copacetic?
Well, to be honest with you, there was an issue with, you know, like trying to like grow my career. The issue was the fact that I was not too Ugandan. So, I mean, they would have been okay with it if I could speak like 100% Uganda.
I got you.
But unfortunately, that wasn't the case. And the other thing is that I was young. So everybody always, she's too young. Like you can't put her in this kind of like setting. So I had to wait to mature. Like it was just so sad. I'm like, really? Anyway, but the other thing, the other issue was also the fact that I was a woman. So many, I mean, I'm not gonna lie. So I've also worked for, my MC career started when I was booked in for this teens award, a teens group, how can I say, organization. So they do teens awards, they do the teens party, Leavers Rock, anything to do with the teens. They do magazines and stuff like that. So I was hired to start doing tours with them in schools, and it's the biggest thing, by the way, in Uganda. And then I started to MC at their concerts, and that's where I started realizing I had another talent for, you know, hyping people up, making people happy, and know how to like talk confidently and like, you know, get people's attention and spread the message that is needed to be spread. So that kind of like opened the doors for me. But still, the other concerts or whatsoever still weren't so confident about me.
I got you.
Because like, yeah, it's okay for kids because they knew me from teens club, but then what about the mature level,
Exactly.
you know? So that took a while for me, And then one day I was just like, you know what? Someone called me up and they're like, hey, I have a club. It was called Club Play. I'm opening it up and I would like you to be the MC every Wednesday. And I was like, yeah, I'm down. And I became the first female MC to work in a club in Uganda.
Wow, really?
So that's where I got my confidence.
Okay. Yeah,
So I'm telling you, that club was popping every Wednesday because I knew how to get people down. Like I would even come in my PJs because you know I'm tired. I don't want to like really get drunk or anything. But so I just come like in the backstage and be like, let's get party started.
Okay.
And then next
So
thing
you
you
know how
know,
to keep it
like
lit.
you know, and after that it opened up the waves for me. And I feel like I really did also become one of like the first female MCs to be a hype girl for a concert.
Okay.
So, yeah, I'm very proud of myself. I am the girl that kept people lit. But it opened the doors for other female MCs.
Yeah, that's great. That's
and there are
awesome.
others that are so amazing, like really. And I'm so proud of them. And they're doing great too. And yeah. And here I am, talking to you. It's
So you
great.
guys always be on the lookout for the talent here in Kampala. I mean, everybody, there's so many talented individuals. I mean, you run into them every day. Me
Yeah.
personally, I've met quite a few, didn't know who they are, and once I found their work, I was just amazed at how humble these people are and how talented they are. It's just
No,
it's
all
an
of them
amazing.
are like that though.
You're right.
I'm
though.
quite special.
You're right. Though. You're 100% right.
And you, so I brought you to my TV show. How about you tell the fans how it was?
Yo,
So
the party was lit. First of all, I didn't even know I was gonna be there that night.
Yeah,
I didn't know what was
was
going
not
on. We
planned
just
for
showed
it.
up, and then it dawned on me as we were going to the NBS. It dawned on me. I was like, wait a minute, today's Friday. Oh,
you
we're
know?
going to the show.
You
I
didn't
got
even
really
know.
excited. I didn't know until we got to the gate, and I'm like,
Is
what
this
this?
Sheilas?
Like,
Yeah.
Oh. Man, look, none of it was planned. I got to go there and see like how the whole setup is. The party was lit.
Yeah, yeah.
It was packed in there. It was
Yeah.
celebrities in there. It
Yeah.
was just amazing in
It was
there.
just like overwhelming.
Man,
really.
I'm glad I actually dressed up too. I didn't
Yeah.
dress up, but I put some clothes on. You know what I'm saying? Because I was like,
I was
man.
like, Marcus, you're here. You know, like he keeps saying, like I told him one time, I'm gonna invite you for my show. You know, come and have a good
I
time.
finally got to go.
Right?
Man,
And
yo, I wanna
it
go
was
this
like
weekend.
very random, but
What?
like yeah, you
Yo,
had a good
if you're
time.
doing it this Friday, I definitely want to pull up again. Yo, it was so fun. And this time I actually planned for it so I could actually have
Yeah.
my mind in the right place because I was actually out for a friend, so I wasn't really planning on being there. But when I got there, I mean,
Yeah.
my whole mood changed. I was really excited. I was like,
Yeah.
oh my God,
Yeah.
I can't believe I'm here. Like, I was so excited. But I had to be cool and I had to play it cool. So the whole night I was like this, you know, being cool. So I was like, man. So actually, we're about to wrap it up now because the rain just came.
Yeah, it's
so,
gonna rain.
Man, but you guys stay on the lookout for Sheila Salta. I'm going to drop all of her links down below in the description section.
And if you got questions that you want to ask, I don't mind coming through for Marcus.
Thank you.
I'm here to
Appreciate it,
answer them.
appreciate it so
You know,
much.
check out my social media. That is Sheila Salta, SALTOFTE. That's Instagram, Sheila Salta. That is for Twitter, Sheila Salta. That is TikTok, Salta, Facebook.
All of that.
All right.
All
And
right,
a bit of underscore Salta. That's Snapchat.
Yep. So y'all check the description down below, and I'm going to leave everything there so you can just be one click away, all right, from meeting Sheila Salta. So y'all have a blessed and wonderful day, and thank you for watching this episode.
Yep.
Peace.
Peace.